Okay. Okay. So let's see how this goes. I have no idea. All right. Do, 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 do. Just click on it. Duh. Never mind, no you don't. Oh, there it is. There's the button I was looking for. Alright, cool. We should be good now. And we'll see if Twitch actually wants to behave. Which we, well, it's doing a lot, so I wouldn't be shocked if it kind of freaks out on me and goes, hell no. You expect me to do that? That is not how we roll here. Alright, so let's go to Jaina. Yeah, I don't think Twitch can. It's just not. Twitch is not wanting to cooperate. For reasons unknown. But whatever. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Don't need that.
Dalaran, another home lost to war. Xalatath will face the might of the Alliance. We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered!
That was not the button I wanted. I will rescue everyone. Maybe.
Reward your chosen soldiers! Destroy them!
So the goal for today is to get, hopefully, at least one more character to max level. That is the aim of the game. No touchy. Not how we roll here, buddy. It is not hardcore. How's it going, Basild? Hopefully I said that right. Or Vass. How's your day going? Or night, I guess, depending on where you might be at the present moment. Oop. This is what I get for trying to take notes. Oh. I might try and do a hardcore run just for craps and giggles. I would not last long because I tend to die very quickly. But I certainly would not be opposed to it. I know I tried before and I think I got to level like 7. It was not pretty. It was funny though. Why did I think his health was lower?
Help! I can't move! Oh, Dagran, are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait. Where is he? We've got to find him.
Dagran, wait!
Jeez. I probably shouldn't play like I'm a tank. But it's really hard to not play that way.
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I'm cutting venom sacks fast as I can!
Okay.
Them screaming into the depths.
Oh, bloody hell. I did not want to pull you, Buckaroo. Cool. Well, that'll help.
No, man. I cannot.
Yes, you can.
Much better. Now, there is work. Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally!
Oh, bollocks. Oh, I do love Frost. I am a click player. I've been doing it since I first started playing, and, well, there's no chance of me changing now. How you doing, Lord Yabaguki? Hope your day or night is going well. To be fair, I don't really play any sort of advanced things to need to really do any more than click. I guess occasionally PvP I should probably have some sort of macro stuff. I've tried macros and stuff in the past, but I just never cared for them. I'm a very simple guy. A basic bitch, as some people might call me. Okay. Even in PvP, I would always do a click, do the clicking and stuff. But like I say, I've done it for so long, it's just how it is for me.
That always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here. Champion, help me stabilize this. Excellent. My arcane guardians will hold this area.
By the way, I appreciate
Help
your
the
vids.
others.
Super good for bedtime to help relax. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. I never really thought that they would be as useful as they seem to be for people, but I'm very glad that is the outcome.
Well met. What's done is done. We must move forward.
Azeroth must be protected.
Jaina, Thrall, we need help. Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive.
Follow me. Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help. You are but fodder for my ascension. Die.
Something about WoW is super cozy and nostalgic, so it makes sense. Like a sort of happy place.
Come and get
Understandable.
some, you titanous bastard!
Especially if you've played as long as I have, you have just this sort of, like you say, nostalgic feel. Because the amount of hours that I've dedicated to this game in my teenage years and everything like that, it's a bit absurd at times. I was late BC and I was like 12. I started when I was about 15 or 14, and I was, it was probably midway through vanilla, roughly. Because I know I didn't have a max level character at Burning Crusade when it was released. And then yeah, so like halfway through vanilla.
To ground, my soldiers.
You have a favorite expansion?
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorne. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
Probably Wrath or Legion. Good picks, good picks.
Don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great
For me, it's always Burning
stone.
Crusade.
And
Always my favorite.
earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course. And we'd be honored to...
Dornegal!
Can't
What
wait for the
disaster
classic
have you
anniversary
brought
for
to our
BZ.
city, Outlanders.
Have they announced anything like that?
New directive.
The last
We must
announcement I
return
heard
to the
was for
city.
MOP and
All of us.
like Legion Remix, which I'm pretty stoked for. I think that would be kind of cool.
We protect the people of the Isle. The edicts mandate that I defend the Coreway. I must return to Dornegal. My Storm Riders will gather the rest of the survivors. Now, take flight.
I will take flight and I will beat you there. I might do a little leveling in Classic on stream. I think the anniversary servers are just gonna follow the same. Okay. Cool.
The Coreway. I have failed in my oath-sworn duty. Even with a novice rider, this Storm Rook will reduce those spiders to ash.
But I know that I want to level a character pre-Cataclysm, so obviously Classic. Because there's plenty of things in the vanilla version of WoW that have been changed, and it's hard to get footage, or you can't get footage. So I need to try to level up a character there. That way I can be able to get footage for things that, well, I can't really get otherwise.
Duty to protect the Coreway.
We brought the Nerubians here.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the Coreway. The attack was another part of Zalatath's scheme.
What's the plan?
So much chaos and destruction.
I love these
We
cinematics.
have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
No.
We
Can't you go into the game files to get footage?
in time. But Thrall
If I
is
can, I
right.
don't know how. I
Without
don't really want to mess with the
reinforcements,
files,
we're at Zalatath's
so I just go with what I
mercy.
can get.
But no matter what she's planning,
Or I put
we must
semi-generic kind of flight
Jaina and
flight
I
path
will
footage.
rally the Alliance and the Horde, but it will take some time.
Typically,
for
if
us to
something
sink
takes
back.
place on like Eastern Kingdoms,
In the
Kalimdor,
meantime, we'll stay
Northrend,
here
whatever,
and keep the survivors
and I may not
safe.
have the exact footage.
will.
I tend to put flight path
Not
footage
me.
of that
Valyria.
continent
We need
or
your
that
help.
zone that they're in.
You don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Zalatath. And make her pay.
We will be back, and we will be ready.
I will check on my people, the oath.
Assuming this upgrade isn't.
While you clear the rubble.
Never mind. It's better.
Edicts guide you. Be gone, filth of the depth!
Oh, it's the robes. That's why. I was like, wait a minute.
Oath-sworn. It all sounds daft to me.
Oh, hello. Boost. Boost. Damn. Yes, please. Sweet Mother Teresa. Yes, please. Alright. Well, we obviously have to change our appearance.
Punches, lucky doos and root.
Probably gonna get rid of this mod add-on. I like simplicity. Sets. Northwind, Netherwind Regalia. Oh, that's from, yeah. Mana etched. Let's go with this. Or it doesn't include, oh, it does. Let's just do this. There we go. Oh, it's a sword, okay. Wait, where's there's like a spell blade. It's, I can't remember what expansion, but well, that looks cool. Sure, let's go with you.
Beware of Yeti.
All right. Just a friend down here. So you're pretty casual then? No raids or Mythic Plus? Oh, I'm very casual. It's the most, like, hardcore, quote-unquote, that I've done has been, like, PvP back in Burning Crusade. Otherwise... Well, yeah, and then during Burning Crusade, I did Karazhan and Gruul's Lair, but I never cared for the competition. I've always... It just never appealed to me.
Survivors from the beach?
If they are truly allies, perhaps all is not lost.
I like to play the game how I like to play the game and muck about with X, Y, and Z and not worry about everything else, so I just kind of keep to myself. I like to work on farming different sets and different mounts.
Please deposit his memory gem into the archive's repository.
Mostly like to go for the appearances
So,
and try to get all the
archive holds
sets.
every Earthen's memories. Can you view them?
Dagrin, this may be a solemn ritual for them.
His query is valid.
Add-ons.
Yes, but the archive has been inaccessible for thousands of years.
Reload the UI. I don't really care for that add-on too much. I mean, it doesn't add enough to... Yeah, it's fine. Okay. But yeah, I always prefer just to kind of farm the old raids, get older achievements, and farm the cool sets that I really liked when I wasn't able to get them. Bastion, speaking of which, I should probably try and farm the bracers from here. Ice Crown. Okay, yeah, so I just need to farm that a bit more. And then... I like Classic for that reason, don't feel the need to be sweaty. That's fair. I've never had that urge or the drive. Like I say, even in... Oh, we have to put them away. Even in Burning Crusade, when I was doing PvP pretty hard, I never really felt that rush to competition or anything like that.
Machines must be preserved.
I knew a guy back then, he wanted to have a healer, and I was like, alright, let's go for it.
The device.
So.
You may find use of it if you find more memory gems.
Dagrin, this seems like a place you'd be keen to explore. I'll be back for you when I know
Oh,
it's safe.
profession trainers. There you are. I don't have now. It might be good to grab enchanting though. At the very least, just to have it to take care of stuff while we're here. So we're here.
Work cycle interrupted.
There we go.
The Titans will return. Be ready.
I'm aware. Disenchant. It's weird that can't be disenchanted, but okay. I do remember in Classic, I was always one to keep making alts, which is why I have so many right now. Well, it's one reason why I have so many. But I remember I'd get to like level 13, and I go, you know what, I want to try a rogue. Hop on the rogue, level that a bit. Next day, switch over to, I want to try a hunter. Pretty sure my guild was getting really annoyed with me. Like, dear God, when will this guy just stop making alts and play one? And then I finally settled on a druid. which has been my main for ever since. Definitely did that as well. I'd get killed by a class, then make that class. That's fair. Need the revenge, need to know how they did it. Understand your enemy. I definitely feel that pain. I never played on a PvP server or anything like that, so it was never... So I would never get ganked or anything, but I would do PvP, occasionally leveling up. And I'd get curious how that class works, so I would go, alright, well I need to go try out the mage and see how they did this, or hunter, rogue, whatever. And then just spiral from there to having the absurd amount of alts that I have right now. And then of course doing the channel, I use alts, or I have to make new characters to get certain footage within the game. Because you can't like go back and see the Worgen stuff without really making a Worgen and playing through it, so I go back through and do all that. And this will clear out my bags, finally. What's this? Oh, it's from... I think it's from Draenor. How's it not valid? Oh, is that against the Legion Order Hall? Off topic, but how is YouTube monetization? My wife is about to be monetized on her kids' channel. Do they actually pay a decent amount? It varies channel to channel. Some channels will only make $5 per 1,000 views, others will make $20, others will make $2. It varies on the content you make, where it's being mostly viewed and everything, so there's a lot of factors that actually go into it, as well as like view duration and stuff like that. So I mean, it can pay a lot or it can pay a little, it all depends. But then of course that depends on how often you can put out, how often people view it, I mean, there's a bunch of factors. Like, I always consider myself a bad YouTuber because I don't think about, like, there's a lot more I should probably think about and consider before I make a video, or after I upload a video, or making the video, or anything. But it's just never been that crazy important to me, I guess. Because on Reddit you can find, so there's no real way, not really. I mean, you can get a rough idea by looking at other channels' RPMs, but even if you were to go on a Social Blade, for example, and look at my statistics, it's very off as far as how much I make per, like, my RPM or stuff like that. People usually use Social Blade for money-wise, but it's usually off. I think Social Blade will estimate anywhere between like a penny to $4 for the average, which is fair, but for me, for instance, that's not close. I make over $4 for my RPM, but I don't really get a whole bunch of views compared to other people who do the same thing as me. I'm sure there's ways that I could boost it up or try X, Y, and Z to do whatever, but I don't want to, just to be frank.
I have many lucky dudes you like.
I'm very much at the point right now where I just want to make the stuff I want to make, post it, and move on. Barring the occasional time when, you know, my software screws up and I have to re-edit certain parts, or, I mean, stuff like that. But yeah, it's...
May your Your feet find good
You can get a good
trails.
guesstimation, but at the end of the day, you don't know until you actually get monetized and you actually see how it performs and what happens. But congrats to your wife. It is a trek to actually get monetized. Oh, good thing I did not disenchant that. Jeez. No, that won't disenchant.
The entire Isle is under attack. Praise the Titans, you are safe, Mera. Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen.
Make absolutely
We need
terrible
the Council's
videos
direction.
made for like toddlers learning English. I mean, although I never expect much in general, like I never expected this channel to do how good it's doing,
Beds are scarce.
and I
We have
still
resorted to using the
am
proscenium
surprised when I get X amount of views, kind of a deal, but it's mostly adult Indians who watch it, probably because they're training for the phone services. That's possible. If most reviews are in India, I don't think it would be getting much in money terms, because India has very low output, or a low it's not a very wealthy country, and so YouTube's, you're just not going to make what you could if most of your stuff is coming from, you know, the US, UK, Canada, stuff like that, the more developed nations, I guess, or more, maybe not developed, but more wealthy nations, I guess, wealthy countries. But yeah, I wouldn't expect much, but my philosophy in life in general is have low standards, that way you're not disappointed, or expect the worst, hope for the best.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, wealthy nations have more things to buy, so ad revenue. Exactly. $30 slots. Ooh. Oh, it's a 30 slot bag. That's kind of what I'm telling her. Yeah. It's, well, I mean, the best advice I could give to anyone doing YouTube is A, expect the worst, hope for the best. Only do it if you actually enjoy doing it, because A, there's a high chance that you won't get monetized in general, or when you do get monetized, it'll be, you might make $100 in about 2 months, kind of a deal. But it's so random and so,
I have calibrated my
you know, there is
prices to be
no,
reasonable.
like, if you make this content, you'll guarantee to go viral, make millions, you could retire the next day. You know, there's nothing like that.
I bid you welcome.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Must go. Apologies.
She does seem to take pride in it, so I'm supportive. Yeah, I mean, so long as she enjoys it, I mean, that's the important thing for any creator in general. I would never tell someone to do YouTube if they need to make, you know, some quick cash, or they need, you know, if they need.
I'm willing to be a liaison, if you be willing to speak with her.
You are correct.
Nose itched.
Stormward.
But I would never tell someone who wants to go into YouTube, or who's like, well, you know what, I want to try, or I'm going to try and do a quick.
Will comply.
I'm gonna go quick into YouTube and try and make some money. It's like, it doesn't work like that. You might get lucky and you might get monetized quickly, but can you keep that momentum going? Can you continuously get the views to actually keep those numbers? Because like for me right now, I would need, I think, it was 250,000 views a month for me to hit my goal, as far as like, if I were to do this consistently, I could do this full time. but I am
Merrick's
nowhere,
wasn't Council Ward,
nowhere
I would have
near
never agreed
that number.
To do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her
Ice
betrayal,
barrels kind of
Outlander. I have
melt
no
slightly out of your
hope
ice block, and your
success.
well, I don't have ice block.
Well, this should be interesting.
Okay, and ice cold. Allow you to move slowly during ice block and increasing your ice block. Go with that, I guess.
In this season, the Unbound Adorn. Come on, Ebona. Stay with me.
Are you Edelgun?
Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. We cannot fight if unidentified. Another survivor from the crash?
I'm Moira, of the Dark Iron and Bronzebeard.
Baelgrim.
Stone Ward?
I am not the Stone Ward. You know that.
I know you abandoned your post.
And you abandoned us.
The Coreway was attacked. It must be repaired.
We were attacked too. You should have protected.
I can see there is some history between you. But if you haven't noticed, the Nerubians have you both in their sights. You need each other, age-old drama or not.
I'm sure that would be the dream. I enjoy my job, but I'd rather not have one. Yeah, I feel that. Right now I've been out of work due to my injury since December, so it's been cool, but I would very much like to just not worry about going back, kind of a thing. But yeah, I mean, in my case, it's not a... It's not a crazy thought that I, you know, could possibly go full-time and actually do this
for the Unbound, but they have no master.
for a job.
This is a waste of cycles.
But
I will go to the quarry myself.
right now, there's no chance in
Then
hell
you'll
that
be
I could
the
actually
first storm rider
justify
it's
doing
seen
that.
for centuries.
Take that, you crawling creeps! Won't get the best of me!
But I certainly would enjoy doing that at some point if it ever came up.
Let's stock up on supplies before we head in.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Through here.
At this point, I just want to not have to live paycheck to paycheck. That's all I really want.
Let's rescue these folks and avoid these webs.
That's pretty much my only dream right now, is just to not have to
Don't step in those
worry
webs.
about being
The Nerubians
paycheck to
might pop
paycheck.
out if you do.
Oh.
Oh, Fran's got your back. need to rest after that one.
Yeah, I could imagine you're not too far off. Possible. Might be worth looking into an easier way to get footage to save time. Not sure exactly how the YouTubers do it, but I believe there's a better way. I mean, right now, the way I do it is I really only need to do it once, which is a big plus. Because I save all the footage that I've made. So, for example, for Skullomance, which I just did, in the future, if I need Skullomance footage, I have that footage at the ready. So I'm not having to go back and redo it. But there's things I wouldn't mind improving here and there in the videos. But a lot of it just comes down to my inability right now for art. That's kind of the main one that's slowing me down.
Give me a moment, champion.
Considering getting disability through the VA and my current employer, if that happened, I'd be making more than I do now just working. Sometimes that's how it goes, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, if you can do it, I guess go for it. But obviously I don't know the steps that you have to take to do it.
That's everyone here. Let's keep this cart moving.
Okay, I just needed to hit that, okay.
They're behind us. Watch out. Here we go.
I'd have to have something else though, like volunteer at a church or something.
Might not make it.
I know you're not alone in that aspect. Many people who've, you know, gone on to retire have ended up going to either do a part-time gig or whatever. So that's not too shocking. I know my mom did that. She retired for a few months and then got a job offer that was
I'd rather not be doing that again.
much better for her overall, and she enjoys it, which is all that really matters.
Get the rest of our people out of here.
I don't think I'd have that problem if I was able to actually like retire right now. Obviously it would depend on how much money I actually have, but if I could still travel and enjoy the stuff that I want to do right now, I'd be fine.
Oh, Bran's got your back.
I know you got my back, but I don't know how much of your back that I have, because my damage is kind of crap. Hobbies are helpful too. I have those in spades, so I'm definitely not too concerned there.
I'm going all out.
Currently teaching myself how to draw, just in general, because I can't really draw for crap. I want to, in the future, do my own thumbnails. I have some ideas that I would like to have happen.
Here we go. I need to rest after that one. Those webs will summon Rubians. Don't stand in them.
I'd probably get into Warhammer tabletop and paint miniatures if I retired. Sounds fair. That was never my bag, but I had a buddy who was pretty big into the painting miniatures deal.
Get over here!
Do these guys just respawn throughout? I want to say they do.
Adventure ends here.
Not on my watch, Bran.
Oh, I'd rather not be doing that. You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
I mean, I have a number of hobbies right now. One is YouTube. 2 is definitely my Minecraft stuff that I do. And then drawing, learning how to draw, I should say. And I mean, otherwise, my main drive right now is just to not be living paycheck to paycheck. That's kind of my main hope with YouTube, is that I can hopefully get to the point of not having to worry so much when payday comes.
I know it. We're close. Here we go. Give me a moment, champion.
But I'm just happy that people enjoy my stuff like they do. Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely stressful. Have you ever been approached by companies to do ads in your videos? I have not. Not yet, at least. There's a few companies that I would definitely work with because I've like bought their products and I use or have their products, kind of a deal. Like one is Audible and the other is Displate. Those are two that I have Displates on my wall right now, and then I've used Audible a number of times. But otherwise I've never gotten actually messaged or anything like that saying someone wants to sponsor a video. I don't think I get enough consistent views on my videos to have a company reach out and go, "Hey, buddy."
Another ambush. This must be how they captured.
You got to dodge.
I did dodge. You need to dodge, Bran. I'm sorry.
Get out of the way. I'm going all out.
Don't worry, Bran. I'll save you.
For the count.
Okay, or I won't.
Oh, I was a gunner.
I don't think they have... Did they add the one button deal so far? I know they had like the cooldown manager, but I don't think they added the one button deal yet. Or they did and I just haven't noticed it. But no, I have not.
That's it for me.
Yeah, it should be in your... Okay. Last I checked, it was just the... Oh, geez. It was just the cooldown manager. Enhance cooldown. Wait, okay. I was about to say, I know they talked about it, but I didn't think it was in the game just yet. Just checked on my game.
Time to go all out.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be in the next patch. I know there's been some divisiveness as far as the one button deal goes. Kind of looking forward to the visions. I haven't kept up with any of the stuff really going on. But I guess they're gonna have, is it like the similar to the visions of N'Zoth that we did? Or just the visions that we did before War Within came out?
You're looking a bit rough.
Exact same. Okay. So it's the nightmare visions. That makes sense. I saw some, I don't think it was like a leaked cinematic or anything like that with the Zoth talking to the old gods. I'm curious how that's going to pan out. Oh, yeah, you can't sell anything, I remember. I love old gods lore. That's what it seems like. That's my most popular video. Which I was really surprised by that video being so popular.
Here we go. Keep on near me.
Interesting, funny enough, I don't think I've seen that one yet. Yeah, it popped up on some, I forget the channel's name, but mostly watch the classic ones from Kalendor EK. Eastern Kingdoms, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I don't really seek out a lot of stuff, mostly because I don't want... I'm just not looking for that most of the time, and a lot of times it doesn't relate to my videos that I'm working on or looking to do.
Time to go all out.
But there's a creator that I watch. I don't really watch him too much anymore, but that I used to, that I used to watch quite a bit for the for cinematics and stuff, and they uploaded something with Xalatath talking to the old gods. I don't know the relation or anything, but there wasn't a whole lot of context for it. Or it might have been on Wowhead, actually. I'd have to look. I know I'm subscribed to them, so I have to check and see, check their name again.
Give it another go. Stand there! Out for the count.
Speed is our friend. Can we survive? Alright, brother, good chatting with you. I'm gonna try and do some arenas. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my man. After I kill this boss, I'll check the creator's name for you. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see real quick. Starts with an A, I know that, which obviously doesn't narrow it down in the least. Let's just do cinematic. Ethelarius? Was it her? Or that person? No, it wasn't them. Was it Wowhead? Wowhead. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a, if you want to check it out, it's just on Wowhead, but it says spoiler alert in the thumbnail, so, you know, although I kind of spoiled it for you. My bad. I need to go over here. Alright, is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Ready to leave? Yes, I am.
The answers are here. There's more to explore out there. And you know me, can't resist a good cave.
In this season, the Unbound adorn their ramoliths with flowers, symbolizing harmony and their gratitude for nature's gifts. With an empty stomach, a ramolith has one directive: to eat. Help guide this one.
Alright. WoW just said, no thank you. Not today. No Ramolith for you. Like the Ramolith crashed the game. Time to feed my Ramolith. Gotta make sure they grow into a big, strong ram thing. Alright, we go here. Don't take my food. Sumptuous grass.
Nothing is better than a leveled field and a happy ramolith. Thank you, Outlander.
Sweet. Getting gear and everything left and right. Let's go.
Hello. Good luck, friend. Farewell.
Coreway must be protected.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Can I finally get an offhand? That'd be great.
Tending cycle interrupted.
Our forged paths intertwine.
Random package. Just need an offhand. That's all I need right now. Like, truly. Please, give me an offhand. What's going on, Jason? How you doing? How's your day going? Or night? Depending on where you might be in the world. I'm doing alright. Just wanted to try to get a few more levels on my mage. I have a goal of getting a max level of every class. And mage is one of those classes that I don't have maxed out yet. But otherwise today after I stream I'll just be working on the next video. I'm just kind of hanging out. This dude does not like me. Whew. What's the next vid? I think the next one that'll be a release is probably on Strathholm. But I'm also working on Sylvanas. I'm not sure if I want to do summon a Blackwater Pirate to aid you in combat. Well, that's kind of cool. Try that. I've been wanting to do Sylvanas video for ages. But one thing with her is that for her intro, the wiki doesn't really have a whole lot going for it. It does kind of the bare basics, but doesn't really go into more detail about her relationship with her family, specifically her brother. You learn more about her, you know, relationship with her parents and everything like that in the book, and other details that I didn't see on the wiki. And then Shadowlands happened. Yeah, there's a lot of hate for Shadowlands, but I will die on the hill that had they planned that better and actually kind of put Easter eggs and little clues throughout previous expansions, it would have gone a lot better. Because just kind of dumping the big bad of the jailer and Sylvanas' sudden transformation from bad to good, and doesn't really work that well. But I still enjoyed Shadowlands. I understood the frustration with that storyline in general, but because the thing for me is that, as far as I know, there was never any like established lore on Frostmourne like holding in the soul, so it like kept the personality of that person when they died, and then she was just left with all the negative feelings, like all the semi-happy feelings were locked away in Frostmourne, and then what she was left with was anger, betrayal, you know, I mean everything. And she let that out in her banshee wail, as well as just she couldn't really feel much, it always seemed. There might have been like, yeah, and true, I never thought about straight up Frostmourne lore. Yeah, and I mean I have a feeling that they had this idea, but they just never implemented it, or they didn't have the idea until Shadowlands, so it wasn't something that was cooked up from the beginning kind of a deal. Because I feel like the jailer might have been mildly mentioned at some point, but he certainly wasn't directly described or anything like that. And so it's just one of those things that excuse me, that I will always die on the hill of, had they planned it better and had they kind of actually set this up kind of an overall arc. Wasn't the jailer and Runecarver supposed to be switched at some point as well? I have no idea, honestly. I think I might have heard that through the grapevine, but I heard that very recently, I should say. So I have honestly no clue. This dude is booking. Thing that killed SL for me was Corthia. I mean, it didn't kill it for me. Like I said, I never had any like strong hatred or anything like that for Shadowlands that it seemed like a lot of other people do. But I understand the frustration for the most part. I've noticed that a lot of other people's frustrations, what they get frustrated about, I don't feel the same. Especially not that strongly. Let me survive. Really? I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty, ain't I? But one thing I'm trying to like emphasize in the Sylvanas video, I want to try and be sure that gets across, is that her soul was essentially saved when, well, saved is probably a bad turn of phrase there. But her ranger side, or you know, the side that actually wants to save people and feels guilt for those sorts of things, was frozen in time, essentially, in Frostmourne. I don't know the exact full story about how her soul got back to her though, so I need to look that up. I've only seen the cinematic where she like receives it and then she kind of is talking in, she's in the coma and she's talking to herself. It was interesting. I would assume it's somehow like Frostmourne breaks, or it's after Arthas. I don't think it's after like Arthas perishes. I wouldn't think. I would think it would be before that, because she started to actually help the, you know, Thrall and Jaina and all them. The jailer somehow had her other half of her soul and gave it back to her after she turned on him to make her suffer. Oh, that's mean. Like I said, had stuff like that been set up prior, that would have hit a lot harder. I mean, if you think about it, with the knowledge prior to, say, it was established, you know, in Classic through little details throughout saying, you know, this is what Frostmourne can do, this is what the, you know, great evil in the dark beyond sort of thing can do, and have that would be pretty messed up. But now that I actually know that, definitely be noting that down. Gonna have to make a new post-it note for that. I don't want to forget that. Taylor gave us her soul back to suffer after she betrayed him. Beautiful. Thank you for... I hadn't done the research to actually look into that, so... Well, the jailer was basically the creator of Frostmourne, I would assume, so he would have access to all the souls, I would think. Oh yeah, no, I'll definitely look into it. I'll have to see what I can find. Was there a cinematic or something of him giving her soul back? Or was that like an in-game end of a raid sort of deal? Okay. I will look that up because I'm very curious now. I haven't seen anything about it, so I didn't know. Actual cinematic. Ooh. The only cinematic that I saw that was shared was the one where she's laying on the bed and Uther is helping her. That's the only one I've seen. But honestly, knowing that he is, you know, like the because if I remember correctly, he made Frostmourne and he had like control over the weapon and he had control over those who served him, like the Lich King and stuff like that. The amount of how much control was exerted over and how much was Arthas and stuff, I'm not sure how much of that is kind of talked about and whatnot, but I'm guessing it was fairly mind control. At least from what I'm gathering in my head right now. Since the minute that he took off the helmet when Arthas died at the end of Wrath, he actually was like guilty. Or he felt guilty and stuff like that and was relieved to be done. I'm guessing you just type in like jailer gives Sylvanas her soul back. If I can type. Ah, okay, there it is. Yep, literally the first the first cinematic. Because the way that I've kind of interpreted it as far as how this happened is basically her soul was ripped in half and she was left with just all the negative feelings and the hate and everything like that. And so it was a Jekyll Hyde scenario. I mean, she still died, but that half of her soul was stowed away. That's at least my headcanon for it. Send that out, send this out. Alright, cool. Well, I will definitely be watching that, that's for sure. Now she's paying penance in the maw by saving all the souls she sent there so they can be sent where they belong. Yep, I do remember that part. I've seen... I apparently missed that one that one cinematic that actually shows her getting her soul back. But yeah, I had seen her trial where Tyrande tells her you're getting all the souls that you sent there back and let them go where they actually belong. It was quite intense. I was kind of expecting Tyrande to like be having a dagger and being like, I really want to stab you right now kind of a deal. Which I'm sure she did. I have no doubt that Tyrande really wanted to stab her. Cooldown on fire spells, okay. I don't really know the perk to having that, but okay. Since I strictly just use... Is there other fire spells that... Oh, just Fire Blast. That's kind of weird, but... aight. Ooh, perfect. 46 for 60 and 67. Was there another one? No. Keep meaning to ask, are you planning to do some kind of video about how Azeroth came to be up until around Warcraft 1, kind of like a timeline? To an extent. I mean, I have to see exactly what happened up to Warcraft 1. I mean, I've done videos talking about how Azeroth came to be with the Titans and the old gods and stuff like that. Or are you talking like essentially how Chronicles did it, where they talk about in that chronological order about how it all came to be up to that point, or like just kind of what happened on Azeroth up to Warcraft 1. Oh, can I actually... At some point I wouldn't mind trying to kind of do a specific timeline for things, but the amount of time that'll take would be kind of absurd. It would absolutely have to be separate videos and then do the whole combining thing. I mean, technically... I mean, like, right now what I could do is take my Titan videos... Yeah, it'd be weird. Like, if I want to do a straight-up timeline, I'd have to do a full-on, like, whiteboard this stuff out and have all those sorts of notes. So why can I not... Oh, did they take away that ability? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, this is new.
Amazing!
Well, they've upgraded this. But I have at one point in the future sometime thought about doing Tank Brand still nerfed to hell. I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't done many delves lately. I just figured I'd try and do some of these. He seems to be doing okay. Seems like he might be taking a bit of damage, but I can't exactly tell. He doesn't seem too nerfed, at least to me.
Here we go. They got me. I'd rather not be doing that again.
I have to deliver it down there. At night? Oh, to the... okay.
Back at it. Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Good chilling with you and talking lore. Heck yeah, buddy. Anytime. But I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Have a great night, dude. Thank you. You too. Hope you sleep well.
Oh, I need rest after that one.
Brian, you just take a little city sit. Take a little time to yourself.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
Ooh, shiny.
How may I be of service?
When did they change this delve? I certainly don't remember this being part of it, that's for sure. Where's Silfal go? Okay.
Back at They got me.
There we go. That was
Rather not be doing that.
almost kind of close. Alright, don't try to teleport in water. It doesn't work. Another one over here, yep. Alright, guess we don't need to mine that. There's ore on the wall, but he doesn't want to touch it. Respect.
Keep on near me. Here's your take of the spoils.
Not gonna have no bomb go off in my face.
Give it another go. Here we go.
There must be one up here then.
They got me.
Oh, bollocks.
A little too close for my taste.
A little too close for my taste as well, good dude. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Song is just bloody classic.
Keep on near me. Time to go all out.
They've added a lot to this delve, man. Before it was literally just get to the end and kill the boss. Now they added the gnomes here and everything. Oh, we have an elite, or a rare at least.
They got me. Kill too close for my taste.
There we go. Phew.
Here we go.
Obedient-ish predator. That's always what you want, an obedient-ish predator. Come on, Bran, old buddy. Survive.
Make it.
Or don't, you know, whatever. I'm not your mother.
fighting skill.
Ay, ay, ay.
Here we go! Adventure ends here.
Well, you take your power nap, Bran. I'm gonna keep fighting. You know, hopefully. Alright, so safe to say, cannot freeze this dude in place. Whew, that was closer than I'd like it to be.
I know just how to deal with this one.
Ooh, hello. Well, that is an easy one. Frost and fire spells have a chance to trigger an additional bolt of frostfire, dealing effect generates frostfire mastery when activated. Frostfire mastery, damaging fire spells generate 1 stack of fire mastery, and 1 frost spells generate 1 stack of frost mastery. Fire mastery increases your haste by 2%, and frost mastery increases your mastery by 2% for 14 seconds, up to 6 times. Okay. That's cool. Casting damaging frost or fire spells has a high chance to increase the damage of your next frostfire bolt by 10%. Frostfire's cast time. Oh, let's go with cast time. Reduction. Yes, please. Alright.
What is your command?
Should be able to get the teleport for Dornegal now. That's, of course, in theory.
You need something?
Yes.
Be careful.
Finally. Oh, there you are. Beautiful. What about Ironforge? I always loved Ironforge. No. Weapons. Miscellaneous? Good armor. Hold it offhand. Cool, 80. This might just need something. I'm clearly not getting. To be fair, literally anything would be better. 80. 80, 80, 80. Can I craft anything on my I think Inscription has... Check my hunter. I'm pretty sure Inscription is the one that actually has the crafting for stuff in your offhand. If I remember correctly. Which, you know, it's like 50-50 chance there. He should be my inscriptionist. Yes, yes he is. Okay. Fashion equipment. Staff. Staff. Held an offhand. Hello. Thank you.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Well, that's beautiful. I don't know where you went. Scriptors torch. Beautiful.
My
Love
directive
it.
has been fulfilled.
Yes, yes it has, good sir. Might do some profession stuff in the stream. 74. I would love if there's a way to update or to organize your alts by their level. That would make it much more convenient for me.
What's on your mind?
More band bank. Thank you. Oh, bloody hell, it's 80. Alright, screw it. We'll just wait until 80. How are you? Wait, is that all the stuff I can make? I figured I'd be able to make something else. I mean, even just lower level in general, but I'm curious. That's what I get for jumping ahead and trying to... Let me double check, 'cause I feel like there's gotta be some... Seems weird that I would only be able to craft level 80 stuff instead of lower level.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Over here? Yes.
The coreway must be protected.
Really? That is just so weird to me. Huh. Alright. Well, I may just go for the level 60 thing. weapon, miscellaneous, armor, miscellaneous, oh, an offhand. This one? No. Yeah, level 62. But it's only 43 gold. There we go. I'll at least have a little boost. Not a whole lot, not a whole bunch, but we got something at least. Right. Let's head back to Dornegal. This armor is really cool looking.
Communication initiated. Do you have a query?
Concerned Dornegal citizen.
Communication initiated.
What can you tell me about the Arathi lamplighter? When an Arathi man came by, he kept asking about someone called a shipwright. I had no idea what he was talking about. He eventually left, complaining about how nobody knows anything in this flame-forsaken city. He was terribly obnoxious, just like you.
The Titans will return. Be ready.
Oh, in here. Oh.
Speak and be heard.
What can you tell me about the Arathi lamplighter? The lamplighter inquired about another group of Arathi that arrived recently. That group was led by a shipwright searching for raw materials used in airship construction. I directed her to a foreman. There are many raw materials to be had on the Isle of Dorn, but I do not deal with such trivialities. I gave the lamplighter the same information. He left in a hurry.
May Rook nor Ram take you far.
Alright, so where the hell is this dude? Hello. Sacred Flame, now you show up. I've been wanting the city trying to get help for days.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Not quite what I was expecting. He is certainly odd, but a troublemaker. But a troublemaker? I think not.
We will continue speaking later.
This lamplighter is looking for his fellow Arathi. The foreman says he directed an Arathi shipwright to Freywold village. My superiors insist that peacekeepers do not leave Dornegal, but per their orders I must assist Cater. And to do that, I have no choice but to leave the city. Leaf quickly hides a smile. You rebellious turd. It is decided then. If you are willing, please meet us at Freywood Village. Your continued aid would be appreciated.
Resuming work cycle.
Yo. Oh, this one. Did they add more stuff to this delve as well? Because the last delve they added, like, a lot. Well, certainly more than I thought they would. Excuse me.
I'm hungry. Got food?
Out. For I'd rather not be doing that again.
Hate to tell you, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna do that again.
Here we go.
Okay, she has to purify it. Gotcha. I thought it was just simple. Yeah, they've changed this one as well. Jeez. They got rid of the candle mechanic.
Here's your take of the spoils.
I haven't done delves in a while then, I guess.
Give it another go. I'm going all in. I need to rest after that one.
Well, you take a little respite, buddy. Need to get your strength up. how I forget that I went into that I queued up for a dungeon, but I always do, it seems. But I'm already more than halfway through the the delve, so didn't really feel like restarting.
Keep on near me!
Come on. That was kind of close. Might want to rest up there, Bran. All right.
Keep on near me! Give me a moment, champion. Keep on near me!
Gotta purify this one real quick.
Hang in there! Adventure ends here. Oh, was a go. You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Take a wee rest. Gotta love when the sneeze sneaks up on you.
Give me a moment, champion.
He needs a little resty poo. Alright. The fact that I'm almost level 75 is kind of, I guess, not super crazy considering all the little boosts we get. And of course now with the Wind of Mysterious Fortune, that kind of helps. Only a little bit.
Get over here!
Here we go.
Give me a moment, champion.
All right. Well, this is different. It's huge. Maybe we just tell the boss it wasn't here.
Give it another go.
least take out one of them. Definitely take out the range first.
That's it for me.
All right.
A little too close for my team. On me!
Blizzard. I could go for a blizzard right now. That sounds good. Come on. We got this, Bran. We got this.
On me! Oh, I need to rest after that one.
Do 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 do. Should be. Oh, there's some over here. Okay, so we get intellect instead of strength. I do prefer to not have to use my stuff. I prefer to just have it be.
Do you have a query?
Hey, this is when you get some Titan lore. I remember now.
Another puzzle to solve? Keep your eyes open.
The great Titan Khazgaroth, who granted me the gift of the Forge, has relayed information from the Pantheon about our purpose. To create order from the chaos of the cosmos, the Titans search the great dark beyond for the Prime World Soul. This World Soul, the most powerful in existence, they would guide to become the greatest Titan of all. In time, they came to sense a mighty presence within the world called Azeroth. The Pantheon made their way to the nascent World Soul, hoping that their search was at an end.
Amazing.
It's as though Keeper Arcadus was delivering the word of the great Khaz'goroth himself. These logs must be the architect's personal records of everything. I wonder how many more we can recover.
I know of Arcadis from my studies in Khazmodan. But this world soul he speaks of? Here on Azeroth? Do you think that's what Granda Magni was hearing all those years when he was a speaker?
I am not sure what significance this might have for my people, or my purpose. But I have faith in the Titan's plan for us.
I have faith as well. Alrighty. Let's at least hit 75. I think that's a solid stopping point. Is there any... We'll heading to finish off this quest, and I'm guessing that we'll hit 75 before then, and then call it a day. Well, I definitely noticed that casting time reduction. Ooh, more satchels. Serious hand wraps. More stuff. I don't know what the hell all that stuff was. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Get rid of that. I'm not gonna use a staff. Perfect. Ooh, instant cast? Yes, please. Allowing the next Frostfire Bolt to be instant cast. That is always a win. Alright.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Absolutely. Alright, new headpiece, new feetwear. Fantastic. Now let's sell all the junk that we have.
I have many, many wares.
Alright, cool. Ah. We can put some stuff away. Can't disenchant those? Wait, what? That's weird. Alright.
My directive is to serve you.
Alright, cool. So on that note, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's been fun. 5 more levels to 80 on this character, which is great. And thanks to peeps who came in and chatted. Vasilid? Vasilid. I butcher usernames like no tomorrow. Lord Yabaguchi and Jason Keel. Thank you very much. I appreciate the chatting. Appreciate y'all coming in. And thanks to those just hanging out and watching. But do take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.